Well, Johns Hopkins University faces a dramatic loss of up to $1 billion amid the Trump administration's cuts to research, foreign aid, and higher education. Earlier this week, the university said it would use some of its endowment to temporarily replace some of those federal cuts. Well, reporter Ellie Wolf from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner, is joining us. Good to have you with us, Ellie. Thank you for being here. All right, so let's start out really basically for people. What is an endowment? What does that mean, Hopkins endowment?
So a lot of nonprofits have endowments. Colleges have endowments, zoos have endowments, charities have endowments, and it's not a savings account. It's a large fund made up of a bunch of smaller funds that gets invested into the stock market. And the colleges and universities can take a little bit out of those funds every year to help support their operating revenues.
And this is money that was donated over the years by alumni, for people who believe in the work that's Hopkins doing, et cetera, right?
Yes.
All right, so what are the limits on when they can take money out, how much money they can take out, and how large is their endowment? It's quite significant, isn't it?
Yes, so Hopkins has the largest endowment in the state. For a college, their endowment is a little over $13 billion, which is obviously very large. And it's tricky though, because they're made up of a little under 5,000 individual funds, and usually when donors give to these funds, it's restricted, which means a donor will say, I want to give $1 million to this academic program. That money can't be used for anything besides that academic program. So it's really complicated, and also colleges will choose to invest those funds into different things so that they can help support the mission in perpetuity.
So they couldn't simply, even though they have over $1 billion, they couldn't simply take that billion out and just say, okay, we'll use this to subsidize what the government took away. All right, so the Republican-controlled federal government wants to change the way these endowments operate. One thing is they're talking about taxing it, right? How would this affect these universities?
Right. So for the first time in history in 2017, Congress passed a bill to tax endowments about 1%. That did not affect Hopkins because it only affected schools with larger endowments. But there are a few new laws being proposed right now to tax endowments 10%, even one that would tax endowments 20%. Wow. This would have a significant impact on Hopkins and also a lot of other schools that are much more reliant on their returns from endowments. So it would be pretty tricky. And it's unclear right now how much leverage those lawmakers have to get their bills passed, but the Trump administration has made pretty clear that they're interested in taxing universities, in revoking federal funding.
All right. There's a lot more information in Ellie's article. I urge you to go to the Banner and read it. Let's remember this was donated money to a nonprofit institution. People did it in many cases for a tax write-off. It'll get very complicated if that happens. Thank you, Ellie, for joining us. Appreciate it. And again, if you'd like to read her story and learn more good independent reporting from our media partner, the Baltimore Banner, head to thebaltimorebanner.com.